Hey guys, I just got done watching Star Wars Theory's Vader fan film, and I have to say, overall, I give this kind of like a 5 out of 10 for a fan film. And I get it, there's a lot of difficulties around fan films. You have the limitations of budget, you have the limitations of talent, you have the limitations of just everything. You don't have access to a lot of things that big budget movies do, and unfortunately those kind of things poke through when you're watching a fan film. So rather than me just focusing on what I didn't like about the film, I want to start off with talking about what I thought was actually really excellent. And the strongest thing in his film is the score, sound design, and costume. I don't know who he found or how he found all these people with these amazing costumes, but my god, I would say the makeup department, the costume department, the visual effects, and the sound design, top-notch stuff. Where it really kind of fell apart for me was honestly that first 5 minutes. Like if that sort of got refilmed perhaps, it would have been maybe a more enjoyable experience. But yeah, I feel like everything but the cinematography was good. The script was okay, it sort of fell into the trope of being a fan film and having to pay homage to what we already know that we like, and there was a lot of that in this. We're already predisposed to enjoy Darth Vader, so there wasn't much effort put into, I think, giving us something new to ponder about. It just kind of felt like a derivative experience of Darth Vader, but like I said, costume, sound design, score, those things were really good. Now yeah, director of photography, whoever that person was, unfortunately was a bad choice in my opinion. As an editor and filmmaker that does this on the reg for commercials, it was just a very jarring experience to watch that intro. While I liked what was going on with the clone troopers versus Vader and the Vision and him choking the Emperor, it just, I don't know, it just looked bad. There's no other word for me to find or describe that explains how I felt. It just didn't look right. Darth Vader kind of looked too skinny in that scene, but I did like seeing the live action clone troopers. I thought that was neat because we've never seen live action clone troopers in anything in a film. There's probably a bunch of other fan films that I haven't seen yet to do with live action clone troopers, but as you know, in the prequel trilogy, everything is CGI. There is not one practical clone trooper outfit created for that entire trilogy. So I like that these suits are being used, these live action pieces of armor. So that's pretty much it. I'm really excited to see the next installment for this Vader series. I think I've noticed as I've watched this twice actually, the Vader film, the quality goes from kind of bad to really excellent as the film goes on, and maybe that's why I didn't really thoroughly enjoy it. My assumption is maybe there was a lot of difficulty surrounding that first 5 minutes. Who knows? There's probably going to be some behind the scenes stuff that comes out that lets us know the difficulties behind the filmmaking process, but the movie exists. I'm probably going to watch it again and see what else I can take away from it. I'm never going to bash somebody for going headfirst into a passion project like this because I have never done something like this, and it takes a lot of balls to not only fund a film, write the film, direct it and do all this stuff, but you know, just to put it out there for 1 million people to see, this is no small YouTuber. And so I commend Star Wars Theory for having courage to do something like this. And you know, regardless of my opinion and anybody else's, positive or negative, kudos to you for doing something that means so much to you. And I think the fandom is better for it. I think it's great that people are starting to focus on what they like in Star Wars rather than what they dislike. And I hope to see a lot more fan films coming out soon, rather than, you know, all of us bitching about Rian Johnson. So that's all I gotta say today, folks. AT signing off.